Hey everybody, Jess here, bringing you the Acoustic Showcase. On today's show, we have Brooks Hubbard. Hello, Brooks. How are you?
Hello, Jess. I'm very good. How are you?
Wonderful, wonderful. Excited to have you on the show. Learn a little bit about you and hear your music.
Sounds great.
Yeah, so let's start by introducing yourself, where you're from, and who you are.
My name is Brooks Hubbard. I come from Enfield, New Hampshire. I'm 22, and I just graduated from Keene State College.
Wonderful. So is that what brought you here to Keene,
Yes.
Keene State?
Yep.
Wonderful. And what did you major in?
I majored in political science.
Interesting. Did not see that coming.
Yeah.
So what started you in music?
I started at a really young age. I was about 3 years old when I started playing drums, and I got into guitar around 11 or 12. Started writing songs around 15.
Wow.
And I started playing out around that age too, and decided it was what I wanted to do.
It was what you wanted to do. You were hooked.
Yeah.
I love that. So how many instruments can you play?
My main instrument is guitar right now because I sing and play guitar, but drums is my favorite instrument to play.
I also love drummers.
Yeah.
Very cool instrument.
Yeah. It's something when you can, feel the beat.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I also play piano, banjo, mandolin.
Wow.
Try to do as much as I can.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Were you self-taught or
yeah.
Yeah?
All self-taught, yeah.
That's really cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're just like sitting with the headphones on, like trying to like figure out how to play.
Yeah, I got into music. My dad got me into music, and the bug bit me.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So who do you listen to? What are your inspirations?
I love singer-songwriters. So Jackson Browne is my favorite singer-songwriter. As far as new music goes, John Mayer, Jack Johnson, Jason Mraz, Dave Matthews. I'm into all kinds of stuff.
You've got that sound. Yeah,
absolutely,
you like that sound. Wonderful. Well, I'm really excited to hear what you got for us. Let's talk about some of your music. Now, you write all of this is all original. It's all you. I love that. So, what are you going to have first for us?
First, I'm going to play Press Play. It's the first track on my new album called Press Play. And it's basically about pursuing your dreams, going after something that even if they tell you you shouldn't. I believe we only have one life, and we want to do what we want to do. And I think everybody deserves to be in a position that they love to do.
I love that. You seem so confident in yourself and really found yourself. That's awesome. Just gonna go for it. Well, I'm really excited to hear that one. What inspires you to write? I never got into writing. I've always just done cover stuff, but I'm always interested to know, like, how do you put together your words? Do you write the song first and then do the lyrics, or?
Yeah, it's really different every time, and it's a real hard thing to describe. But I've heard people talk about it's kind of like lucid dreaming, where you realize that you're dreaming, but you can't get too excited, otherwise you'll wake up. So you kind of just have to fake yourself into this different state, and I wait for the inspiration to come to me, and that can be from people, from observing human interaction, from nature. It really comes from everywhere.
That's incredible. I love that. So where can we find your music? Where are you?
I'm on Facebook, YouTube. I have a website, brookshubbardmusic.com. On Bandcamp is where my album is currently, and it'll be on iTunes and available on CD very soon.
Wonderful. And do you play out? Can we find you downtown or around the area?
In Keene, yeah. I play at Scores Sports Bar and Grill.
Yeah.
They're really great because they were the first place I've ever played in Keene. They were the first place to hire live music that I knew of.
Yeah.
And then I play all over the state, in Manchester, the Seacoast,
nice.
and then up where I live in the Upper Valley area as well.
Wonderful. Well, I'm really excited to hear your music, and let's get you up. We're going to have a couple songs from Brooks Hubbard.
I look ahead into the days and see my life coming through. A different home, a different place, a life that I never knew was possible. Oh, was I just falling asleep in the back of the classroom? I hit my head, I must have fell and lost all sense of cause. I shouldn't think the way I do. I think I might have said you told me what I should be, but that's not what I'm gonna do. this shirt so I can blend with the jerks. Now we do the best I can and I start acting absurd. 'Cause when I come home from work, it kills me that I have to get back up in the morning. And we all need a little greed, we have to be so funny. A man can be only as big as how he stacks his money. Oh, it rules all of us fools when dividends become so cool. Yeah, I'm taking a stand today. How will I conform again? No, I'm not giving in an inch. Well, life's just a game, they say. Celebrate it like a holiday, like a song beating in your heart that won't go away. Now press play. Hey, hey. I hit my head, I must have fell and lost all sense of cause. I shouldn't think the way I do, I think I might have said you. You told me what I should be, but that's not what I'm gonna do. I'm taking a stand today. How will I conform again? No, I'm not giving in an inch. Our life's just a game, they say. Celebrate it with a birthday cake, like a song beating in your heart that won't go away. Now press play.
So this is a song I wrote with my friend Kayleen Lemmy at Keene State, right here in Keene, Tisdale Apartment 4. So if anybody's watching this that lives in Tisdale Apartment 4, hopefully there's some more songs in there for you.
When the summer has ended, we'll be leaving our house with a swift move of autumn. We'll be pushing us out to the lives where the people and the faces don't count. 'Cause I don't see you here. You know the days and the months keep turning me round, making me dizzy and I'm busy falling down on the ground. And all the leaves have already changed their color by now, but I don't see you here. I don't see you anywhere. Where have you gone? I'm without you here. Or did you want me to wait? You were unclear. And time is moving on, and I don't want to fear that we left this all unclear. It's getting colder and the ground is all wet. My reflections making faces with the shapes of my head. Changed my mind if my mind wasn't already set on you being here. Now remember when the sun wasn't so fast to set. You and me picking flowers of the prettiest red. Waking up in the morning sharing the same bed. Yeah, you were right here. Oh, but now you've disappeared. Where have you gone? I'm without you here. Did you want me to wait? You were unclear. And time is moving on, and I don't want to fear that we left this all unclear. we left this all unclear. Where have you gone? Out without you here. Did you want me to wait? You were unclear. As time is moving on, I don't want to fear that we left this all unclear. Would have waited for too long to be without you here, 'cause you're the one that left, that's clear.
Hey everybody, and we're back here sitting down to talk to Brooks Hubbard about his music that you just heard. So Brooks, tell us about your songs that we just played for.
So the first one was Press Play. I talked a little bit about that, and that's the basis of my new album, basically to press play and live your life and have fun. Yeah. And the second song was Summer Girl, which the interesting story about that is I wrote it on a golf course at 7 a.m. I was mowing a green, I believe it was on hole 3 at Montcalm Golf Course in the town where I live in Enfield, New Hampshire. And this tune came in my head, and I immediately thought of words to go to it. I didn't have a guitar with me. I recorded in my phone, so thankful for new technology.
Right, yeah.
I recorded in my phone and basically wrote the entire song that day while I was mowing.
Wow, that's awesome.
lawns,
That is so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool. And you're playing all sorts of instruments too. I love the multitasking that's going on.
Thank you,
so
yeah.
tell me a little bit about, like, how does that work for you? You probably don't even think about it anymore.
Yeah,
You're just kind of going with it.
It was first inspired after seeing a band called the Avett Brothers. They're one of my favorite new bands, and they use a bass drum and a hi-hat. The two brothers play the rhythm, basically, or they started out, they have a drummer now, but since I'm a drummer, I'm always tapping my foot anyways.
Right.
So I figured, why not add a bass drum to it?
No, and it ups that. It just gives it a little bit more oomph behind it.
Some people think I have a bass player playing with me sometimes, or they think it's like a pre-recorded track. Yeah, I try to do the whole one-man band thing.
I love that. That's awesome.
Thank
Very
you.
cool. Now that third song that you played, Unclear, can you talk a little bit about that one?
Yeah, so Unclear and Summer Girl kind of go hand in hand, even though they were written like 6 months apart. But I wrote that in the fall with a junior at Keene State, Kayleen Lemmy, and we wrote that in my dorm room. We basically said, we want to sing together. Let's write a song. You know, let's be original and write a song together.
Yeah.
And we wrote it in one sitting. And
nice.
I don't know what she was feeling, but it goes hand in hand with Summer Girl because it's about having a relationship in the summer. And then the fall comes and we go off to school, or we go back to our busy lives, and we don't really know what happened to our relationship.
Right, yeah.
So it's like unclear of where we're gonna be.
Wow, I love that. You really tell a story with your music, and I feel like your whole album from start to finish is just the story of a normal 20-something-year-old kid.
Thank you very much.
Going through life. Everybody can relate to that. Absolutely everybody.
Yeah, definitely. So, I try to pick topics that are relatable. Because I want to relate to them myself, but I don't want them to be too personal. Yeah. So I might have someone in mind when I'm writing a song like Unclear, but at the same time, I'm also thinking about who's going to hear this, who's going to relate to it.
Yeah,
that's really important to me.
So, are you single?
I am, yeah.
Interesting. Ladies, he's single. Very single. Well, that is really awesome that you've got that going on for you. So, let's talk more about your EP that you said that you had done.
Yep.
Where was that recorded? Where did you go to do that?
That was part of a project for my friend Mike Ryan, who just graduated from UMass Lowell with a sound recording program, in the sound recording program. I originally went to UMass Lowell and did a semester of music, but I didn't like music school. He was someone that stayed there and did all the classes that I didn't want to do.
Yeah.
And now he makes awesome music, and he asked me to be a part of this project, and it was very cool.
It's great to know people.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's all about connections.
So tell me a little bit about the process of being in the studio. Like, do you get nervous or Yeah,
I mean, it's kind of interesting because kind of like being in a television studio when you know that you're being recorded.
Yeah.
You're self-conscious about everything
Right.
you're doing.
Right.
So the same thing is in music. I don't think I've found a way to record what it is I do live, because live is such a it's such a different feeling. You can put a lot more emotion, I think, in songs. So I'm still trying to figure out the whole studio thing.
How to get that across in your recordings.
And the other thing too is I played all of the instruments except bass on my album.
Wow.
So I played drums, piano, mandolin, banjo.
So, wow.
all
Oh my
kinds of
goodness.
stuff.
I cannot wait to hear that. That's going to be incredible. Where do we find that? How do we get our hands on that?
You can search in Google Brooks Hubbard Press Play EP. It's on bandcamp.com, which is a really awesome site that independent artists can use to sell their music.
Awesome.
And then it'll also be on iTunes and available on CD, and hopefully soon.
Wonderful. Now, how many tracks do you have on that?
I have 8 tracks on there.
That's 8 tracks. And again, I feel like it's going to tell this wonderful story.
I hope so,
from start to finish, and just inspire people and let people know that, like, stuff happens.
Yeah.
You know, like, you just kind of have to hold your head up high and keep on going.
Absolutely.
And keep on singing.
I'm a very positive person, and this album represents where I am in my life right now.
Yeah.
I've just graduated college, and I have all these feelings. I know what I want to do, but I don't really know how to get there.
Yeah, right.
And I think a lot of people at my age can relate to that.
Yeah, absolutely. So what do you have next for us? Play some more for us.
Next, I'm gonna play a fan favorite that I wrote at UMass Lowell. This is called "Not a Love Song."
Not a love song. That's hilarious. Let me throw a little humor in there.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
love that. Well, I'm very excited to hear more. And up next, we've got Brooks Hubbard with a couple more of his original songs. Stay tuned.
This is a song I wrote in another dorm room at UMass Lowell. This is called "Not a Love Song."
To be happy with whoever she decides to be. She knows I'll miss her only if she's the one that's missing me. All I need's a little bit of honesty, and this is not even a love song. The feeling of the love is gone. This is not even a love song, and I'll be better when I'm on my own. Oh, you know, I wish I had 2 hands to help me rise over this broken land and take me up into the atmosphere to repair what is wrong up there. Come my worry, you'll be forced to go so far away. Just wish you choose to stay close to me. Just call my name if you make a mistake. Yeah. All I need's a little bit of sympathy, and this is not even a love song. The feeling of the love is gone. Song, and I'll be better when I'm on my own. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, yeah. You take me back to the last time, the moment right before we said goodbye. Now we're staring into your eyes to let you know everything's alright. Maybe we will try another time, but if we don't, we'll be just fine. 'Cause I got better things to do tonight. little bit the taste of free. And this is not even a love song. Feeling of the love is gone. This is not even a love song. And I'll be better when I'm on my own. I'll be better when I'm feeling stoned. I'll be better when I'm on my own. Oh, yeah, yeah.
This is a brand new song I wrote called Goodbye. It's kind of about how I can't stay in relationships very long, so.
Little bit of heaven, a little bit of bliss. Those were the days when I still tasted your lips. But I'm not bitter, I'm not sad. I'm just happy for the time we had. Spend my days on a dreaming sea. Sail the clouds and wish you with me. But I can't change what I did wrong. I can only write this song. Oh, I didn't mean to break your heart. I didn't mean to make you cry. And I should have told you at an earlier time that I always say goodbye. That I always say goodbye. Remember the time you walking with me through the woods underneath those giant trees. We're both in awe, both in love, and I was not so used to that much. You fooled me into loving you. I'm the fool who had no excuse. You've gotten deep into my heart. I love you for the person you are. Oh, I didn't mean to break your heart. I didn't mean to make you cry. And I should have told you at an earlier time that I always say goodbye. That I always say goodbye. Oh, I didn't mean to break your heart. I didn't mean to make you cry. And I should have told you at an earlier time that I always say goodbye. I didn't mean to break your heart. I didn't mean to make you cry. And I should have told you at an earlier time that I always say goodbye. Yeah, I didn't mean to break your heart. I should have waited more to find you were the best thing ever in my life. Wish I never said goodbye. I was in love the whole damn time.
Hey everybody, we're back on the Acoustic Showcase, sitting here with Brooks Hubbard. So we just heard a couple more songs from you, and I would love to talk about those last two songs.
Yeah, so the song after Not a Love Song is called Live Today, and basically it's just a really positive song. I like to think that you can wake up and have a certain outlook on life or every day. You know, I think you can be positive every day. Look at yourself in the mirror and say you're beautiful. You know.
Yeah.
I love that whole aspect of living.
You're so inspiring.
Thank you. I'm just grateful for my life.
That's amazing.
And the last song there was a new song actually I wrote a couple weeks ago. It's called Goodbye, and it's an upbeat song, but it's really about how I can't stay in relationships very long. So.
have that problem. Well, we're young. We're not supposed to know that yet.
Yeah,
We're
exactly.
still finding ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, well, that's so exciting. So what is next for Brooks Hubbard? What do you got going on for you?
Well, I just got back from California, and I'm really thinking about moving out there.
Wow.
It's where the business is.
Yeah.
And I've just learned that you have to be in the scene. You have to immerse yourself in the scene to really get connected and
exactly network.
Absolutely. So I might have to get a job, you know, at like a diner or something out there to support myself for a while. But I'm thinking I can make it in the music business. I think I can do it.
You seem very confident in yourself, in your talent, and where you're going. So I have full confidence in you just by hearing a couple of songs here and talking with you. So what part of California? My goodness, that must be a little scary.
Yeah, it's completely different.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they have this laid-back state of mind out there that I can relate to a lot. I mean, I haven't really lived next to the ocean, you know.
Yeah. I know, being from here, it's so different.
Yeah. So I'm a kid from the woods, you know, and being in like a city like LA is really different. But I love that. I love adventures, you know. I love traveling.
Embrace it.
Yeah. So like the idea of moving to a place that I've never been, or you know, it's really exciting.
It's exciting.
To me.
Yeah, absolutely. I know that feeling. Definitely. That is amazing. So do you know people out there? You're just going by yourself, or?
Yeah, I know some friends out there. Yeah.
That's
might
awesome.
Sleep on a couple friends' couches for a while.
Yeah.
But I'm just really excited to get out there.
And you know, you're going to learn so much and just experience so much, and I can't imagine what material you are going to come up with after being out there.
I've already started writing like 5 songs since I've been back. Yeah,
getting really excited about it. Well, that's wonderful, absolutely wonderful. So tell us one more time, let the audience know where we can find you and how we can get a hold of your amazing music.
So my name is Brooks Hubbard. I have a website, brookshubbardmusic.com, which has links to my music and photos and all that kind of stuff. I also have a Facebook page, Brooks Hubbard Music, Twitter, Instagram.
You're just all out there,
on Bandcamp, and then hopefully on iTunes real soon.
Real soon with your EP.
Yeah.
Press play.
Press play.
Press play. That is
just press play, please.
That is super exciting. Well, thank you so much, Brooks, for coming on the show, and I wish you the absolute best.
Thank you so much, Jess. Very nice to be here.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Well, there you have it, folks. That was Brooks Hubbard with some amazing original music. Stay tuned or look out for him over on iTunes and everywhere else on his website. And thanks so much for watching the Acoustic Showcase. We'll see you next time.